Hello and welcome to the VNN guide on creating a photo gallery within your website. Once we're logged into the back of your website, what we want to do is go into the gallery link, then go up to add a gallery. And what we can do now is give that gallery a name. I'm going to name it the All-Star Game, related to the photos that we'll be uploading here in just a moment. Go ahead and click on Add Gallery. Now the gallery is created. After we do that, it takes us to a window where we can go ahead and pick files that we want to upload to this gallery. First thing I want to do though is choose the gallery that I want the images that I'm going to upload to have it placed into the actual gallery that we just created, which is the All-Star Game gallery. If we had more than one gallery in here, you would obviously pick from the list here. Now what we can do is we can go ahead and select files. This is going to look for the photos on your computer. And what I'm going to do is hold down the left button on the mouse, hover over the images so we can upload them at once. Let go after you've blued out all those images there. Go ahead and click on Open. And once it lists the images here that we want to upload, you can now go ahead and click on Upload Images. And as the images are uploading, one thing I'd like to mention is the photos that you take of the game or the event, I usually like to organize that before I even go to creating the page or creating the article. It makes it a lot easier so we can go ahead and upload the images to the gallery, and then we can place that gallery inside the page or the article. It just makes it easier by splitting up the work, especially since it's a lot more difficult usually to work with the photos because there's more steps than there is to just writing the article. So it uploaded the images, it's creating thumbnails for them automatically. Now it tells us up here that 10 pictures were successfully added. So now what we can do is we can go ahead and look at the gallery by clicking on Edit Gallery up there. List all the thumbnails down here. What this gallery feature gives you is the ability to really have control over all the images on your website by giving them descriptions. We can go back after the fact and exclude images out of this gallery if we wanted to. You can delete them. You can go back and add more photos to the gallery as many times as you want. So now that I have the photos in this gallery, I want to relate it to an article. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to create a new article. And let's give it a test of West defeats East 24-7 in All-Star Game. And then your article text would go here. Now what you want to do is find a place in your article where you want to place this gallery. And after you've decided that, what you can do is go ahead and click on the icon up here. When you hover over it, it will say Add Gallery. And when I click on that, it's going to give me the option to pick the gallery that we just created. And again, if you had more than one gallery, it would give you the entire list right here. So I'm going to select All-Star Game. Go ahead and click Insert. And then normally with your article, you'd assign it a category, assign it tags, and then go through your normal publishing options. What we want to do here for our test is just to see how the gallery looks on the front end. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a football category. I'm going to publish it. And then now what I want to do with this published article is go ahead and click on View Article. And then there's our gallery. It shows us how many pictures we have in the gallery, and then you have your back and next navigation to scroll through the pictures. As you can see, the title displays up here, so that's important to give it a good title because it's going to be displayed front and center in your article. Just for a good measure, you want to give each photo a good title, descriptive title. And that's how it looks. Looks pretty neat there in the article context. Now let's say we wanted to go back and add a photo to that gallery or exclude one. What we can do is go add gallery images. Manage a gallery. We can click on the gallery that we just worked on. We All-Star Game Gallery. And here's where we can edit the titles as well. And a good descriptive title wouldn't hurt there for the article. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save Changes for the title. And then if I wanted to add an image to this gallery, what I would do is go back into Add Gallery or Images. I'm at the Upload Images section already. Go ahead and pick All-Star Game for the gallery, just like we did when we initially created it. Click on Select Files. And we want to edit this gallery by adding just a few more photos to it. To highlight more than one photo is to click on it, hold the control button down on your keyboard, and then it allows you to select more than one at a time. So I'm going to add 4 more photos to this gallery. And upload images. And then it's going to automatically generate the thumbnails again. Tells us right there that the 4 pictures were successfully added to the gallery. Now let's go ahead and check and see if they actually were. Back on our article page, I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. And now as you can see, we have 14 images in the gallery instead of 10. And I'm going to go back to that image there where I edited the title. And see, it looks a lot better there when we give it a nice descriptive title. And that's your VNN guide on adding a photo gallery. Thanks for watching.